Libra, welcome to your reading. Hope you're doing well. Today I'm going to pull your money and career energy, your love energy, and also your discovery here. Go in. Now, if you have a certain amount of money you'd like to manifest, or if you have a specific person in mind, you can go ahead and like this video and subscribe. And if you are interested in scheduling your own personal reading with me, all the info you need is in the description box below. Now, for a totally fresh perspective, you can check out my wife's channel over at Empath Tarot. You will love her. And stay tuned until the end of your reading. We'll use oracle cards and I'll pull your affirmation for today and a final message from your spirit guides tying everything together. All right, so let's dive right in. Right now, a little bit of resistance, 4 and 7 of swords. Your higher self is telling you that it's trying to communicate with you, but there is a jam signal. So for example, you can't see the label if you're inside the jar. So when you're caught up in a familiar past energy or a predictable future energy, you're siphoning energy away from the present, and the present moment is where your point of attraction or power is. So right now, source is telling you, your angels are trying to tell you what to do. They're leaving you synchronicities, right? They're telling you, do this for your career, do this to meet your kindred spirit. They're having a hard time getting through because there's no reception. The signal is jammed. Now, how do you clear the energy? Well, the same way, like, when we eat food, we expel toxins, the same way you got to expel all those subconscious thoughts in the mind. So you can do it in different ways. Like, for example, you have 60 to 70,000 thoughts a day, a lot of them subconscious. You can clear that energy by either meditating, journaling, or raising your vibration. So for example, for me, I have a happy trigger thought, right? It helps me clear all this energy. Anytime I'm like going for a walk and then all of a sudden I worry about my bills, worry, stress, who knows what, immediately I catch myself. Lower frequency thoughts equals lower outcome. I don't like this. I don't like this feeling. Great. Now, rather than just keep going down that road of I don't like this, I tell myself, time to switch it around. I'm going to think of a higher frequency thought. For me, I have a happy trigger. I have a wiener dog. She's this big. Her name is Susie Q. She's so ferocious. Beats up my big bad boy Dobermans. It's the funniest thing in the world. You see, I'm laughing. It's just hilarious to me. She is, I call her Danny DeVito because she's crazy, right? So I think of her. I think of Susie Q. And immediately I'm like, man, she crazy. And then the energy is cleared. And you ever have a friend where you're not feeling your best, and then all of a sudden they say something to make you laugh and you cry and you release that energy? That's exactly what Spirit is telling you right now. The more that you are aligned with yourself, the more that you're using humor, joy, bliss, passion, the more that synchronicities you're going to seek, right? This is when people can mentor, help you, guide you. This is when opportunities come into your life because you're ready, because Spirit always gives you as much as you can handle, never wants to overwhelm you. Now, you also got the Death card here and the Seven of Wands. And right now, your higher self is telling you that it is time to close the chapter, to open a chapter. Now, closing the chapter on something that's not working or paying dividends and something that does not feel good. So, for example, you're going to a job, you want a promotion, you're not getting it, you're telling yourself, you know what, I guess I'll settle. But rather than settle, maybe it's time for a conversation with your boss. Very playful, fun, and exciting way, not serious. And maybe that chapter needs to close of waiting for a promotion, but instead, asking for one, right? Instead, starting a new business, side hustle, instead like being open to the invitation of a new career path, doing something more purposeful. But whenever you close a chapter, you 100% open one. But if you do the same thing as yesterday, you get the same result. So it's about change, welcoming change. Now, speaking of change, 2 and 3 of Pentacles, right now, Source is going to bring you an opportunity to network and collaborate with others. They're going to teach you, mentor, guide you on how to create wealth. Maybe this is investments in real estate. Maybe this is being able to start a business, franchise something together. But Source is telling you that there is a big financial opportunity waiting to manifest for you. And right now, in order for this to happen, remember, just rehearse the behavior you want to demonstrate in your mind. Like, for example, when someone wants to team up with you, collaborate with you, it's because they think that it is in their benefit to have you in their energy, right? Like, for example, why do you want to date someone? Because you think it's going to improve your life. Why do you want to, be friends with someone or do business with someone? Because you think it's going to benefit you. Now, in order for people to think it's going to benefit them, they have to see something. They have to see an energy. They have to see potential. They have to see you're likable, coachable, anything, right? And this all starts from you feeling good. When you feel good, you emit that magnetic energy. You walk into a room, people feel it, and they're like, I want this person on my team. And that's why Source is telling you, align yourself. You got the King of Pentacles, the Emperor. Align yourself with positivity and attract prosperity. And this is by chasing the mystical. This is by changing your energy and changing your life. This is how you use new nerve cells to fire together, wire together. And this is how you instill new excellent habits. So, for example, you got to understand that when you chase the mystical, which really means like not just like particle and solid matter, not just third dimensional energy, but more visualizing, meditating, journaling, brainstorming, visioning the future, the story of the future, the path that awaits you, looking at things from the perspective of it going right rather than it going wrong. This is chasing the mystical, spiritual, and quantum, right? You're not trying to force reality, but you're taking possession of it. You're welcoming and inviting it. But whenever you're forcing something, whenever you're trying to, force the weather to be sunny, force there's no traffic, force, someone to like you, that energy right there is resistance. And when you resist anything, you resist everything. So that's why rehearsing the behavior you want to demonstrate through visualizations, right? Through being able, like, say if I wanted to ask someone on a date, I wouldn't just go in there willy-nilly, right? I'd visualize myself 10 times beforehand, going up to them saying, you know what? I love your energy. I can't help but smile every time I look at you. You know what we should do this weekend? I'm going to take you somewhere very fun and exciting. It's a secret. And I'm going to come pick you up at 6 o'clock. I'll see you then, right? I commanded, I assumed it. That person's like, fun, exciting, I'm in. Who doesn't want fun and exciting? So by rehearsing this in my mind over and over and over again, when I go up and ask that gal out, it is easy. But imagine if I went there willy-nilly. Hey, do you want to do something? She's like, that sounds boring. So Source is telling you, be your genuine, authentic self. You do that by, tapping into the mystical, and then everything will start unfolding organically. Now you got the 7 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups. This is about a wish fulfilled, a desire that's about to come to fruition. This is about making money doing something you love, monetizing a passion. And right now, Spirit is going to give you downloads, insights, clarities through feelings and images, right? Aha moments very soon here. And right now, Source is telling you, thinking is great and all, but it's really experiencing, because the brain thinks, but the heart knows. The heart, your instincts, your intuition is telling you that it is your birthright to be rich. It is your birthright to be with your kindred spirit. It is your birthright to be having fun, joy, excitement. But the logical mind is saying, like, how's this going to happen? I'm not in a tax bracket, or I don't have the experience. That logical mind is a limiting belief. That logical mind is great when it takes instructions from an intuitive heart. That's why experiences are so important. Not worried about perfection, but instead learning to love progress. Not telling yourself, what if I do something wrong? Tell yourself, if something happens that, I didn't expect, I'm going to learn from that and learn as I go. You know how many businesses I started and how many mistakes I made? I wasn't hard on myself. I told myself, oh, okay, gotcha. Don't press this button. When I started Amazon, the interface is crazy. It's not like a website. This thing is absolutely bonkers. You know how many times I did some crazy stuff and I was like, oh, okay, don't press this button or it'll cost me a ton of money. And after that, I was able to use those experiences, gain confidence, and confidence is power, right? Confidence is knowledge. And at the end of the day, we're not worried about being perfect. It is very easy to attract what you're looking for in your life, right? But it all comes down to you being in love with the journey, the progress, telling yourself it's not the event or the outcome. It's not like being rich or meeting my soulmate. It's about enjoying the ride on the way there, and then the byproduct will be both of those things. All right, now time for your affirmation. Time to get some money and love into your life by quantum entangling with abundance. So write your affirmation in the comment section and become the cause and effect. Look at this one. This is one of my favorites. I deserve better. Yes, you do. This is you acknowledging, validating, and confirming that you deserve what is your birthright, which is money and love. Write this down in the comment section. I deserve better. Let Spirit know you're ready. You've learned this lesson and you're ready for a higher outcome. I deserve better. Write this down in the comment section. Give this video a like and let Spirit know you are 100% ready. All right, now final message from your spirit guides. Final message is, if they once loved you, they still do. So, thanks for every single time you ever fell in love, whether or not it was obvious, whether or not it lasted, whether or not it was even loved back. It changed everything. Data collection, right? When you love, happiness, peace, and joy. When you're showing affection, when you love unconditionally, when you're doing you, you're collecting data. Now, that data is priceless. You could be a billionaire, but you cannot buy experience. You cannot buy experience. You have to gain it. So if you love someone and say the relationship didn't work out, you didn't waste time. You know what you want and what you don't want. What you would do the same, what you would do different, right? If you are waiting for someone to email you back or text you back and you haven't got it back, life is a mirror, not a window. They're just going through some ish. They're dealing with their own traumas and their own stuff. And once they figure it out, they will reach back out. But you got to understand that loving unconditionally, not, letting other people's energy affect you. If you smile at someone and they frown at you, you did nothing wrong by smiling at them. Don't frown at the next person, right? Understand that you did something right. The reason that they frowned at you is they're upset with themselves. Who knows what it is? Childhood traumas, past relationships, maybe they hit traffic. It could be anything, too many variables. But understand that the only thing you have to do is present the best version of yourself to the universe, and that offering is more than enough to get the blessings that are your birthright. All right, hope you enjoyed your reading. Hope that was a message in here for you. If there was, like this video and subscribe. I appreciate you. Till next time, chat soon.